My sister, my wife, my sin. Chapter 1, The Spark. The first time Jack saw the sisters together, something electric sparked in his mind. Maya, poised and professional, her corporate law career etched into every precise movement. Nia, wild and unpredictable, an artist whose chaos seemed to dance around her like an invisible aura. Their first encounter was at a family gathering, a 4th of July barbecue at the Rodriguez family compound in the suburbs of San Diego. Aunts and uncles bustled about, children screaming and running through sprinklers, while Jack watched from the patio, nursing a cold beer. Maya moved with calculated grace, organizing food platters and coordinating family members like a military strategist. Her pressed white shorts and crisp blue blouse stood in sharp contrast to Nia's bohemian sundress, splattered with what looked like paint from her latest project. "You're staring," Maya had said, approaching him with a glass of white wine. Jack smiled, caught hard not to. "You're quite the pair." Nia joined them, her paint-splattered hands a stark contrast to Maya's pristine appearance. "Careful," she whispered, leaning close enough for Jack to catch the scent of turpentine and expensive perfume. "We're dangerous when we're together." Their father, Miguel Rodriguez, watched the interaction with a mixture of pride and concern. Jack could see the family dynamics playing out, Maya, the responsible eldest, Nia, the wild child who'd always been the family's beautiful problem. Later that evening, Jack watched Maya bounce her sister's best friend's baby, her eyes soft with a longing she tried to hide. The whispers around the family had always been about Maya's struggle with infertility, a pain she carried with quiet dignity. Nia caught him watching. Her knowing smile sent a shiver down his spine. Chapter 2, The Weaving of Lies. The first lie came easily. A business trip that wasn't. A weekend with Nia that Maya never knew about. Jack's financial firm provided the perfect cover: late nights, unexpected travel, accounts that could be manipulated. He was a rising star in wealth management, the kind of professional who could make money disappear and reappear at will. Their first real encounter happened during an art show in downtown Los Angeles. Nia was displaying her latest collection, raw, visceral paintings that seemed to bleed emotion onto canvas. Jack arrived late, slipping through the crowd, his tailored suit a stark contrast to the artsy crowd. "I've been waiting for you," Nia murmured, her hand brushing against his as she handed him a glass of champagne. The gallery was a cacophony of whispers and wine, art dealers and collectors sizing each other up. But Jack only saw Nia, her wild curls, the way her eyes caught the light, the subtle tattoo peeking out from her shoulder that matched Maya's in a place only he would know. Their first night together was a calculated risk. A hotel room in Santa Monica, overlooking the ocean. Jack traced the tattoo, a small compass rose that the sisters had gotten together during a trip to Mexico years ago. "We're more alike than you know," Nia whispered. "Maya and I, we want the same things. We just go about getting them differently." Embezzlement wasn't just about money. It was about creating two perfect worlds, two perfect lives. Maya got the suburban dream, the manicured lawn, the charity galas, the appearance of a picture-perfect marriage. Nia got the downtown fantasy, art shows, designer clothes, the kind of freedom money could buy. Chapter 3, The Child. The pregnancy was a calculated risk. Nia's whispered words still rang in Jack's ears: "I want a child." "Your child." Family gatherings became a minefield of hidden glances and suppressed tensions. Jack would steal moments with Leo, his son, lifting him high during birthday parties, kissing him in front of Maya, a twisted form of vulnerability and mockery. At a Christmas party, Jack watched Maya interact with Leo, her maternal instincts overwhelming her suspicions. She'd brush his hair, adjust his tiny sweater, her touches lingering, as if sensing something was different, yet unable to name it. He looks just like you, Maya's mother would say, her eyes searching Jack's face. Those eyes. That smile. The medical crisis broke everything. Leo needed a bone marrow transfer, a genetic match that would expose the deepest, darkest secret. He needs a transfer, the doctor said, his eyes hard with unspoken judgment. Bone marrow. Genetic match required. Jack watched Maya's face when the paternity test results came in. The color draining, the perfect world shattering into razor-sharp pieces. How long? She asked. Not who. Not why. Just how long. Chapter 4, The Unraveling. The family turned against Jack like a coordinated army. Maya's brothers, her parents, legal sharks who knew how to draw blood without leaving a mark. Forensic accountants traced every stolen dollar, every manipulated account. Family dinners became interrogations. Cousins whispered. Aunts took sides. The Rodriguez clan was a complex ecosystem of loyalty and betrayal. Nia disappeared first. A text message. A bank transfer. Gone. I never loved you, she'd said in their last real conversation. I loved the idea of you. The life you could give me. Epilogue. Reflections. Maya's reconstruction. Maya rebuilt herself like a phoenix. A new husband, Thomas, a kind-hearted pediatric surgeon who understood trauma. Twins, Elena and Sophia, girls with Nia's eyes and Maya's stubborn chin. She became an advocate for families dealing with complex familial betrayals, her law practice shifting to support victims of domestic deceit. Thomas understood her need for control, her meticulousness born from years of living with Jack's elaborate lies. Nia's wandering. Nia reinvented herself in Paris, then Berlin, then Buenos Aires. Her art became darker, more introspective. Galleries whispered about the mysterious artist whose paintings seemed to bleed with unspoken stories of betrayal and loss. She never contacted the family again. Leo was a ghost, a memory she carefully constructed and then deliberately forgot. Jack's reflection. Jack stared at the prison walls. Time to count the cost of his elaborate construction. 2 women, 2 lives, 1 catastrophic web of lies. The irony was not lost on him. He who thought he could play God, orchestrating this twisted symphony of deception, now reduced to counting the bars of his cell. Every stolen moment, every manipulated account, every calculated lie had led to this, total destruction. The price of playing God. Everything. Some symphonies are never meant to be conducted.